oh, we're going to reload 30 times to manipulate.
Hello, Internet! It is that time again, being 7 p.m., a Friday. Me being here. I have my unmentionables, because Twitch would ban me if I talked about them. The potato is strong. Do not worry.
What's this about potatoes?
You need not worry about potatoes.
Okay, I will not worry about potatoes, senor.
You're gonna be the reason why we get banned.
Really? Me? Me? You really have the gall to say that?
Welcome to Fanfiction, Contempt Theater 9001.
Hot kettle.
Joined today by our guest star, Kilm. He's been on here before.
Yeah, a couple of times.
Why he keeps coming back, we don't know. He doesn't even have a hope of getting paid for this. He just does it because it's fun.
Yeah, he actually pays us.
Hurting myself. I literally like hurting myself.
Anyway, as always, before we get into this, I know you're going to be tempted to do it on this one. But don't contact the authors. Because, I mean, I would get in trouble, you would get in trouble, and nothing really gets accomplished.
Yeah, so just don't do it.
Save yourself the time. Don't bother.
What? How dare you call my story bad?
Yeah, indeed. Anyway, so, I got a special one. I know it's Ruby, and you're all probably getting a bit sick of Ruby, but Ruby is just generating so much gold right now, and by gold, I mean shit.
It's inherited from canon.
So here is Rebound. Ruby Rose never meant to kill Roman Torchwick. At least that's what she tells the mysterious girl who haunts her dreams. Ruby times Neo. Yang times Blake. John times Pyrrha.
John.
Volume 2 is now complete.
Okay, I mean...
It has 22 chapters, I just fucking noticed that.
Huh?
It has 22 chapters, I just noticed that.
And 130k words.
Oh, kill me already.
Anyway, so, trigger warnings. This work contains violence, character death, bullying, abuse, racism, depression, non-graphic allusions to sexual abuse, harassment, and rape.
Look, once again, I had to... Sneaky made the mistake of visiting AO3 one day.
Uh-huh.
Look, if you're going to put the rape story in your tag, go ahead and just delete your story. If you're going, this is something I need to include, go ahead and just remove your story.
No, I think this is mentions and non-graphic allusions to rape. So basically, oh my god, my OC is such terrible backstory, she was raped.
Yeah, I know, but even then, it's like... Because, look, there are appropriate ways to handle it, because it's a very serious subject matter.
Yes, Calvin.
Some stupid dumbass on the internet using it to make their edgy backstory even more edgy is not the place.
Honestly, rape in written work, I mean, rape in media in general just really isn't
Tasteful.
I don't even fucking care about tasteful. We're so beyond tasteful. It's not even that. It doesn't add anything, I guess is the best way to say it.
Like, at no point have I encountered a story where rape or sexual abuse was included, and I thought, you know what? That really helped bring everything together. That really sold me on the story.
Yeah.
No, at best, I've said this was handled inoffensively enough that I didn't care.
We got onto this particular topic because they have trigger warnings on their story, Isley. But yeah, no, there is. I have read a fucking nearly a library's worth of fictional books. I had a nearly library's worth of fictional books at home before I moved.
I
have read
libraries worth.
over 1.2 thousand fan fictions.
Wow.
Not a single time in any of those stories has sexual abuse or rape ever improved the plot or character development of the story.
Like I said, at the absolute best, it was handled in a way that did not detract from it.
Yeah.
But
Like
even
Berserk.
then, it was like, this still probably would have been better off without this being in here, if for no other reason than because it would have lowered the edginess level by about 40%.
But anyway, yeah. Moral ambiguities of Twilight aside, let's move on. Ice is a fickle mistress. Kilm, I will kick you so hard if you don't put a headset on.
Oh wait, it's actually coming through?
Yes.
Wow.
Anyway.
Surprising. Is it coming through now?
The pools of evil flow dark in the night, pulling the idle traveler down to rest in its sandy graves.
All right, Sneaky, do we have a purple prose banner yet? Or
No,
do
we
you
don't
make
have a
it for
purple
it?
You want me to
prose
make
banner.
one really, really fast?
No.
No.
We only have quality shitposts here.
Yes, only quality shitposts, which means I put about 10 or so minutes of work into it and then slap it up there. I have a 3-day weekend, so by next podcast, I promise you all I will have a top quality, production quality, purple prose banner for everyone.
I could do it in a minute and it'll still be horrible.
But you don't understand.
He has clearly missed the point.
It's the love.
Yeah, I know you want to be bad. I can make bad.
No, you don't understand.
Okay, then.
It has traveled over your head. Humanity! It's ever... I'm gonna kick the shit out of you, dude.
What, me?
Yes, you.
It shouldn't come through now.
I am
What are
still
you doing?
fucking hearing myself.
How? I have my headphones on now.
I have headphones in too, so it should be me.
Have you changed the volume so it goes through the headphones and not the speakers?
Yes.
Are you sure you
I
don't
only have one
Sneaky,
output on this.
Are you sure you don't have the stream unmuted in the background?
Yeah, that's a possibility too. Because
No, I don't even
I'm
have
running
it up.
at 10% volume.
I have the chat up, dude. That's all I have up.
Okay, I am literally at 2% volume, and I have headphones in, so it cannot be me.
Down to 6% now.
Anyway. Froze the waters over to conceal the ocean depths and build their monuments to nothing. For centuries, civilization stood tall and proud, and in their wisdom declared the ice to be unchanging granite and marble. Lowly villages gave rise to spires and fortresses, technological marvels of dust, and the cities constructed by its bowers.
I'm sorry, hold on. Sneaky, are you sure we're in the right section? I feel like we're reading a Song of Ice and Fire fanfic.
I was about to say. However, for all that winter shall turn to winter, so must winter turn to spring.
Miles Luna, is that you?
Why is winter capitalized and spring isn't?
As the ice wears away, its crystalline fractures become too much to repair. After all, melting ice never breaks even.
Okay, so that was some wonderful purple prose. Now let me ask the all-important question here.
What
was
the
the
fuck?
point?
Not funny.
What was the point? The answer, there isn't one.
The point is kanpai.
Guys,
Like-
my eyes break. I'm gonna write something really deep and profound for my message at the beginning of the thing. Let's talk about ice breaking.
Oh, Calvin does not understand what purple prose is. Sneaky.
Oh, okay. So the definition of purple prose is a style of writing. So, you know, say you take it's when you insert a different style of sentence structure and word usage into a different style. So, see Spot run. Spot runs fast. Spot grabbed the ball as he flew through the air.
Yeah, no,
tumbling,
and then it's switching to like, oh, see how majestic.
It basically gets really flowery and philosophical and metaphorical and lots of alliteration usage.
Let me just give you here's Google's definition of that for what it's worth. Prose that is too elaborate or ornate. That's it. That's a real simple way to think of it.
Yeah.
It's words that are fancy for the sake of being fancy.
Yeah. And now, don't get me wrong. There are moments of purple prose that you can... It's supposed to be... You're supposed to inject it into moments of, like, deep thought to indicate deep thought. On characters and shit like that. You're not supposed to turn it into a writing style.
There's so many episodes that did not get that memo.
And you're certainly not supposed to create the opening to your story with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Apparently, so, you know how I always say, the first couple sentences of a story basically sets the mood and tone and pacing of a story?
Yeah.
Well, I continue to be proven right in this because we get more purple prose as the actual story. The glass spilled through the air in slow motion, jagged edges spiraling through the cool night air. Reflections in the foggy depths were lost in the crimson tide tumbling down to remnant in a collapsing wave.
My glass
Perhaps
fell down.
it was the red dust spilling through the air, a kaleidoscope distorting the world around them. Maybe it was the scarlet drops of blood dripping off the sharp edges hurtling towards the ground. Most likely, it was the young girl accompanying the cloud left behind in Roman Torchwick's wake.
Wow. All that to say, Torchwick knocked her ass through a window.
Yeah.
It's purple prose with some trigger warnings, yo! Welcome to the party!
This is Tumblr, the fanfiction.
No, it's not. Like, this is just pointlessness, the fanfic. Like,
Which is basically Tumblr. I mean, come on.
Okay, so I really only queued this story to make my point with the purple prose. Like, I'm not actually.
Can you check the reviews once? Can you check the reviews once?
Yeah,
though?
well, we're gonna move on from this story. Like, the whole point was just to show off this just cringe level purple prose. And really, once you've read the first paragraph, you don't need to read the rest of the story because that's basically how the rest of the story is written.
I don't know how the
Love
reviewers
this
reviewed it.
story
Like, oh,
so
it's
much. Wonderful. This story is amazing. This is my #1 Ruby fanfic. I love this so much.
So all that proves is that people read anything as long as it has words.
yeah.
Honestly, it's really depressing because this story has 254 faves. Meanwhile, Atin's shitpost, Atin Max's shitpost with a little tiny smidgen of me in there, is got like what, 20 at best?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, if I read the Hagrid Heresy, it'll also have even.
No, I'm pretty sure the Hagrid heresy would have like at least 500 by the second chapter.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Anyway, let's move on to not Ruby. Let's see. We got Fairy Tale and
Dragon
Gate.
Slayer.
Sure, let's hear Fairy Tale Gate. You know what? That'll be a nice change of pace. Completely different.
What's Gate again?
All right.
Gate is the one where literally a gate to random Fantasyland opens up in the middle of downtown Japan, and it's basically about how a modern military would of course absolutely destroy them and colonize the hell out of the place, and it's partly a guy from the JSDF jerking off the JSDF, which of course is understandable because if it was any other nation, we would just say it's blank armed services jerking off their own armed services.
I mean, okay. I guess that'd be interesting.
Like,
Yeah, in and of itself, it's reasonably interesting in and of itself.
don't get me wrong. I liked Gate, the anime. It was visually appealing. The story had fair levels of pacing. The battles were sort of cool.
Listen,
The character development took directions that bucked the trend.
the fact that they were like, you know what? Any modern military that bothered to sortie with helicopters when fighting a bunch of
Dragons.
guys armed with sticks would absolutely play Ride of the Valkyries.
Well, actually, what else would you play? You're right about that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What's the guy with the stick gonna do? Throw the stick at you? Oh no!
Gate. Thus, Fairy Tale fought there. A new enemy has made itself known in Fior, the likes of which had emerged from a mysterious structure they now call Gate. Now, a new world has been opened that is filled with strife, political disputes, and brand new adventures for our favorite guild, Fairy Tale.
No, come on.
It won't be like any other they've had before, nor will the experience be either. Rating may change. Honestly, no Gate story should be T.
I'm sorry, no Gate story should be what?
T.
Yes.
It's like
Is it
no
that
Deadpool.
dark?
There should be no Deadpool stories that are T either. Like, Gate was immensely violent. They had characters dying by the hundreds.
For crying out loud, one of the main characters goes into a traumatic state where she refuses to acknowledge her father is dead. And latches onto the guy who saved her and starts calling him dad because she's in a grief-induced hallucination.
Uh-huh.
Kinky.
Everyone makes the joke. It's really not.
Kinky.
What, the daddy joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's very platonic.
Okay.
Anyway.
Not for the fandom.
Well, the fandom can go blow a dick. Hello, everyone! Looks like I'm trying my hand with my first ever crossover. Mainly because I'm interested in opening up possibilities of such ones between these two franchises and wish for everyone to enjoy what I see going for it. Along with that, I've actually had some of this written down for a few years on an old flash drive, and after reviewing what I wrote, I knew I needed a major revision, which made me decide to split the chapters up.
I'm still waiting for the link.
Oh, right, my bad.
Who writes and keeps chapters on a different flash drive then?
Honestly, I see a lot of authors be like, oh my god, my computer exploded, that's why it took so long, or oh my god, I lost the flash drive I kept my works on, and I'm just like, Who the fuck doesn't use Google Drive these days?
Look, who cares? It's not relevant.
It is relevant. I'm angry.
Quotable quotes.
It is what? It is relevant. I'm angry. Put that on a shirt. Put that on a mug. Sell that on a bed pillow.
Listen. When we can finally please don't remind me that our first merch item is going to be the joke of a body pillow.
The Joko pillow? Then all of you are
What
dumb.
scares me most is that there are people in this audience who are like, yes, I would buy that.
I mean,
Why?
I honestly, I'm not even saying you need to use Google Doc Word for your writing. All I'm saying is, back up your fucking documents to Google Drive. They have, if you install it onto your computer, you get a folder that you can literally save things to that automatically backs it up to a cloud storage of 15 gigabytes, let me remind you. This is not a sponsored podcast. I'm just saying, Christ's sake, people, a Word document is about, what, 50 KB at best? 50 MB at best? Like, holy shit, you can fit hundreds of chapters onto a Google Drive and never have to worry about deleting one. You just back your shit up. I see so many people be like, oh my god, I dropped my laptop in the toilet and now it's broken and I lost everything. A, what the laptop was doing in the bathroom. B, how did you do that? C, why did you back that shit up? It's easy,
Sneaky.
it's simple,
the answer
it's
to all of it
free.
is A, masturbation. B,
Ineptitude.
masturbation. And C, yes, ineptitude.
Like, holy shit! It's free! You likely have an account already on one of the platforms that you don't even need to sign up for another account to get access to Google Drive on. Just
all right, now that you've had your rant,
now that I've had my
are you
rant,
feeling better? Are you feeling better?
I am feeling better.
All right, take a deep breath.
Okay.
Think about the fact that you have pierogies to look forward to.
I do have pierogies to look for. I also picked up some salami.
There you go. See, problem solved.
Get the fuck out, Calvin. Just leave.
What did you say?
Just leave and delete yourself.
I have my USB. Well memed, friend. Well memed.
I have like 10 USB sticks. I have no idea where they are. I know I brought them with me when I moved because I cleaned the entire old apartment out. I just don't know where they are.
Anyway,
I've got a pocket pen drive of sorts. But...
Anyway. This is my first attempt at a crossover, and if you would like to inform me about some things I may not know about the Gateverse, please don't hesitate to tell me. I'd really appreciate it. As a final note, spoiler warning to those who only watch the fairy tale anime, I'm using a number of points of its ending. Fairy tale anime ended?
Yeah, and it's kind of garbage, nobody noticed and it died. Went out with a whimper, not a bang.
I didn't even realize fairy tale ended. Well, fucking okay. I'm using a number of points of its ending, although I'm going to take liberty of changing a bunch of things where I see fit. Kind of obvious since the main cast are doing this rather than what they plan to do in the ending.
I mean, it's fanfiction.
A bit of a disclaimer, I assume, but with that out of the way, please enjoy the story.
Okay, so I can't tell. Is the author saying that they don't understand anything about Gate, or...
No, it's about the things they have missed, man.
Okay, no,
like everything, probably.
I was just like, you know, as long as they've at least watched it.
See, there are a lot of fucking people who write about fandoms that they don't actually know that much about. Me and D times D, for example.
Well, I mean, D times D is a clear exception to the rule. Because really, watching the anime and reading the manga doesn't tell you any more about the universe than not even bothering to read the manga or watch the anime does.
Yeah. See, but then I made my thing clear. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm basically fanon.
Okay. Alright, well, let's get rolling. Not getting to the idiot bread roll.
Breath roll.
Woo! I wish Barbara was here. Barbara would make a great person to talk to Ruby about. There'd be a shit ton of puns, and we would get nowhere.
Who's Barbara?
She's the voice of Yang.
She's also punalicious.
Don't say that.
A tale as extravagant as fairy tales, adventures through the years, has become near common knowledge for the millions living in Fior. Which...
Wasn't Fior, like, not very populated? Is asking a question.
Which was much more apparent in its capital of Crocus.
Kuroki?
The young queen,
whatever,
Hisui herself, could still see the guild's banner being flown within the city, even after 2 weeks since their victory at the time's 795 Grand Magic Games. Oh, is that where the anime ended?
No, the anime took a break there. Like they got like halfway through the Grand Magic Games, I think, and then it took a break. I don't know.
There's been a lot of the Grand Magic Games, man.
I'm only a smidgen drunk. I'm gonna be rectifying that by the end of this podcast.
Oh yes, we all are. Atin, do you not drink?
He doesn't have
No, I
the
don't.
money or the ability to drink because he is with his parents.
No, like his thing. Even if
Or did daddy look at you and
I
be like, oh, there's a Christian house, no drinking?
No, that's not it. Like, if
Daddy's
I
gonna
want
get the
to,
belt.
I can. I just genuinely have no desire to.
I don't have any desire to either.
Yeah, we drink because we must.
I drink because I wish to forget.
I
And
drink because I
that
wanna
just means
die.
that emotionally, I'm stronger than you. That's all.
No, you're not. Look at yourself.
No, it just means emotionally you're too stunted to realize you have stunted emotions.
I mean, that's also possible.
That's meta, man.
Anyway, Grand Magic Games. As she looked out from one of the windows of the castle's grand dining hall, turning on her heel. Apparently, she's a healer.
Interesting.
She turns on her heel. Everyone's now regenerating at 0.75% speed faster around me.
So she's a walking, talking perseverance.
Apparently.
Oh, smart.
She began overlooking the large dining hall table that seated her advisors, confidants, and a few political guests she was entertaining as she plotted how to murder all of them.
Excellent.
No.
Queen Hisui had a fond smile on her face as her father ate away happily at the meal from his own personal seat next to her, own at the head of the table, an act that used to be a rarity when he was still the crowned king of Fior not 2 years ago. If she had to be honest, Hisui had her fears about inheriting the throne after her father abdicated his position. But she did her
Abdicated,
best.
Sneaky. It's abdicated. Come on.
But do you
Abdicated.
really expect him to say stuff right? He calls like he's never said a name right. Do you expect the words to come out right?
A
Was
little,
it
yeah.
Kaguya Kyubi?
Hey, Kyubi is how you say it. Fuck you.
It's QB, literally. KYWBI.
We're
There's no
not
A
getting
in
into
the
this.
middle.
We are not getting into this.
How about you just KYS, huh? Huh?
Honestly, I wish I could.
Anyway. If she had to be honest, blah, blah, blah. But she did her best in the first few months she went into power, although there were some problems. As much as she wished not to notice it, the then newly appointed Queen of Fior was fully aware of a few political enemies that tried to undermine her power with the simplistic cover-up argument of her being too young and unprepared to truly rule. Well, yeah.
That took 3 lines or 4 lines to say.
Yeah.
Not they planned to kick her out because she was inexperienced, but oh, she was too young and they were the planners and they were the plotters, and yes.
Blah, blah, blah. Standard light intrigue nonsense.
Indeed. Yeah. Where did I put my shot glass? Oh, there it is. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, there's people are attacking us. Who's attacking us? We're unsure. Blah, blah, blah. Monster-like creatures with an army behind them. Oh my god, monsters. Oh. Blah, blah, blah. Some of our men see an unknown structure where they're coming from. Send everyone there to fight them.
I don't know if they're I don't know if they're gonna take just the gate universe. Like, I don't know if they're taking just the stuff on the other side of the gate and putting that in Fairy Tale, or if they're saying the gate is just going to open in Japan for some reason. Or, and here's what I hope they did. I hope that the events of Gate have occurred, and now they've opened a gate. Like, the JSDF have opened a gate to Fior, because I want to see tanks versus actual mages.
No. Unfortunately, it looks like that it's going to be,
The Nakama tank.
Get the fuck out.
Come on,
no,
you know
it looks like it's going to be, what do you call it? Shit.
You just said it.
One.
No, it looks like
He
it's
just
going to
said
be
it.
the
It's gonna be
medieval
shit.
part of Gate plus Fairy Tale.
Yeah, that's not interesting.
Yeah, not really, no.
So, like, I'm sorry, Arthur, but that's like the least interesting thing you could do. Because I want to watch Nasu be like, huh, what's this weird metal thing? I bet I can fight it. Bam,
Eat it.
round.
More or less, honestly. More or less.
Because here's the thing, it'd be much more inherently interesting with the Fairy Tale universe versus the JSDF, because at least the Fairy Tale universe has a fighting chance. Like, that was always one of the big things in Gate. Like, realistically speaking, 98% of the countries in Gate have no chance against the JSDF, which isn't even, technically speaking, a proper military because they're not allowed to be because of World War II.
But what about the Nakama?
Oh my god.
They'll
Yeah,
win.
but what about the Nakama?
They'll win. They're the Nakama. My
Alright.
ninja wave will propel them through.
Serious question here, though. Who would win? Naruto, Shippuden, pre-Sage, versus, post Tower of, Heaven,
Nasu? Or Natsu, whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Natsu, he's got somebody to protect, apparently.
Well, so did
Yeah.
Naruto.
Listen, for whatever reason,
Whose Nakama powers are stronger?
No, I was gonna say, here's the thing.
I'll
Okay,
tell
so
you,
make sure
Luffy.
to make sure the fight's even, Naruto for some reason has to kill Lucy, and for some reason Natsu has to kill Hinata. There, problem solved.
No, Sakura, bro.
No, dude, ramen.
Natsu's going to destroy the ramen shop.
Yep.
No, just the ramen. Like, destroy ramen from its spirit, like, just completely eradicated. Nothing named ramen should exist in this
Fiend.
universe anymore.
Okay. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. They're fighting. Blah blah blah. Everyone deploy. Blah blah blah. Contact fairy tale. Blah 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 blah. Fairy tale. Blah blah blah. We have been summoned. Blah blah blah. Something's attacking the capital. Blah 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 blah. Wall of text. Wall of text. Blah 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 blah. More walls of text. 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 Okay, everyone, you know your job. Go.
But do they?
Yes. Celestial plane, blah blah blah, exceeds, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, gray, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah, Queen Hisui, blah blah blah, thank you for coming, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. Holy shit! It just keeps going and going.
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, heirs are showing up. Don't worry. We'll save the day. Gajeel, I'm putting you in assistance. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Stuttering soldier. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah, you're all insane. Yeah, but we're fairy tale. Yep, you're fairy tale. Ha 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 ha. Head out, everyone. Let's do this. Everyone excited about that story? Wasn't that the most interesting story you've ever read? Sure was for me.
Oh God, what are you doing to us now?
Not everybody with the keyboard should write.
Something, something, something. Monkeys. Words.
All right, let's see what else we got here. We got Mass Effect. Sure, let's do some Mass Effect.
Get my
Mass
Effect.
Yes, Fairy Tail is a first response unit. Game changer. So when a little internet troll sends me a suspicious link, I click on it, only to be sent into the Mass Effect universe. Better
Okay,
yet,
hold on. Why would you ever do that?
I was reincarnated there. If there's one thing I'm not doing while I'm here, it's helping Shepard.
Oh, wait a minute. I know about this.
Yeah, I read this to you before.
Yeah. This is some guy who's like, hey, what if I took Masked Up and made it shitty?
Yep.
What's messed up?
Masked Up is a really excellent self-insert OC Mass Effect story.
Oh, okay.
It's specifically really good because the author looks at all the self-insert OCs and makes his character do that shit, and then it actually has the realistic outcome of he tries to do a slide and be a hero, and he ends up fucking like spraining his ankle and crashing into a wall and accomplishing nothing.
And all of the people he'd already met, which for the record were not part of Shepard's crew, were like, what the fuck did you think you were doing, dumbass?
Dude, someone should do something like that, but for Dark Souls. Like, the chosen undead just stays at the first bonfire for a month trying to figure out how to roll and get up in the same movement. I love that. Honestly, yes, why the fuck not?
Yeah, sure. Anyway. Moving on.
Yes, moving on indeed, young sir. Do you believe in magic?
That's not physically hurt.
Yeah.
Well, even if you don't, fuck you. Even if you don't, because somehow,
I do.
even
That's
if you
how
don't,
you
why
exist.
is there no comma there? Because
Do you
somehow
believe in
my
magic?
life has spiraled beyond the bounds of reality and logic. When I was in my old life world universe, or whatever you call it.
Wait a second. Did he just forget what sentence he was gonna write?
I guess.
And just continue with something else completely.
Why are we reading this again? I'm almost positive we read this before.
No,
didn't we read this on
no,
stream
it
once?
was not on my covered section.
Then
Anyway.
you read it to him.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's for sure read it to me. Also, this is one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. So when a little internet troll sends me a suspicious link, first of all, what it's a troll. What idiot would ever click on a link like that?
Well, he could
Like-
make it more obvious. Name himself troll XD 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 XD.
First of all, it's never gonna happen. Second of all, out of all the stupid hand wavy nonsense, oh, I click an internet link and it sends me to another timeline, or world, or universe, or whatever. Really?
Doki
At
Doki
that
Literature
At
Club.
that point, I'm less offended if the author just says, "No, screw you, author hand wave." I'm not going to even give you any kind of explanation. They're there, deal with it, because that's less obnoxious than I click an internet link.
Captain N? Who the fuck is Captain N? I mean, I could make a joke and I would get banned from Twitch immediately for it.
I
Yeah.
think we all could. The implications are not lost on us, so. For all intents and purposes, you made the joke.
Yeah, basically. So then I'm just gonna move on.
It's
Yeah.
just a lot funnier when you say
I was your average nerd. At least I'm pretty sure I was. My life mainly revolved around video games. That makes you a nerd, right?
it. Yeah,
No, it makes
definitely
you
does,
a no
man.
life shitlord. I love video games. Not only was it video games I adored, I also loved to read fantasy and sci-fi novels. To some of my friends, my love for games was a little concerning. To my family, it was, well, let's just say they would have hired a psychiatrist to poke me in my brain for a little bit to see if I had any screws loose in my head. I really
Cooper.
loved video games. However, in my 20 plus years of living, I've become infatuated with one particular game. Or series, rather. Mass Effect. I adored it. Everything.
Sneaky, I understand why you're doing the voice. Can you just skip it because this author is not worth the time or effort that you are exerting?
That's what you think.
I-
Everything.
I've seen this pile of garbage before. I know it isn't.
Everything from the characters, the enemies, the lore, the species that inhabited the galaxy. I was captivated. I spent almost every night and day on my laptop playing Mass Effect when it first came out, and had hundreds of hours logged on every character I had.
Yes. It's a
And
super
did
obsessive
almost
weirdo.
every
Anyway.
doable female crew member, and made every paragon decision there was.
Law fag.
This reads like YA mixed with buttons and lace. Oh, you missed some really good YA fanfic stories, Chrysanthemum. We've
What's YA?
really
Yeah,
been missing
young
you.
adult. What? I don't understand. What is Buttons and Lace? Is that a particular story or?
Stockings and pantalos or whatever.
Oh, okay, I know. There's a fuck ton of porn for those.
I'm sure
Well,
there is.
that I'm pretty sure that's because the show itself is soft.
Yeah, softcore pornography, basically, I guess.
I was the good guy. But I soon grew tired of it. Then Mass Effect 2 came out, and the first thing I did was have a 3-day orgy. Mass Effect binge. Sorry, my bad. I get those
Same
two
thing.
confused.
Yeah.
Playing from dusk till dawn and vice versa. Playing the good guy was boring, though, as it seemed to me that Shepard fit the renegade role better in the second installment. Well, yeah, I mean, Shepard, of course, fit the renegade role a little bit better, because A, the renegade voice actor for male Shepard was better, B, the voice actor for female renegade Shepard wasn't worse, and C... And C, the renegade path thing is, hey, I just sort of like died and shit, and I might not even be an actual human anymore. So I'm just going to shit on you and your opinions.
We'll bang, okay?
No.
Yes.
Anyway,
I hate everyone.
no, you don't. You love me.
No, you I harbor a special place in my heart, a special place of hatred.
Oh, I'm touched. Thank you.
It's still in your heart.
Because I'm going to punch you as violently as I possibly can.
From
Dude,
Chicago.
I am going to make so much money when I invent the technology that allows you to punch or stab people through a loading screen on the internet.
Listen, when that happens, I'll be like, I'll take 10 and I need to invest.
Anyway. But for some blah blah blah, I was not satisfied with Renegade Shepard. I wanted something unexpected.
Hold on.
Yes, unique. All my life I'd seen nothing but good guys winning. Blah 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 blah. I hated it. I hate it when the good guys win.
Blah, 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 I'm edgy, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, why do you put the Edgelord banner up?
I guess we could. And then, one night after playing some ME2, just digging around with some mods I downloaded earlier. So gamer.
God, this whole thing is stupid and cringy. I'm gonna...
I had the strangest of dreams. It felt and looked real. Well, I guess all dreams look real, but this dream, I knew it was real.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have to disagree with the author here. All of my dreams are in 4K cel-shaded HD, so my dreams don't look real.
I can't add like anything to that. I don't have dreams.
Hooray!
Or aspirations for my future.
That's just common.
You seem like you're a guy with a plan.
Is it though? You'll
Is
never
it?
know, will you?
Sneaky, do you think you're gonna go further in life?
No.
I mean, if by
We have a
further
debate
you
about
mean
that.
he's going further down the hole.
Well, he's going further away from God's light, but yeah, I mean, further. You know?
Yeah.
Further?
Yeah, further.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Oh yes, the non-capitalized eyes. Yeah.
Oh, I have that issue too. That's okay.
Well, blah blah blah. I was standing in grass fields. Blah. I could feel the wind. Ugh. I could breathe the air and smell the smells.
I want one of your neighbors to walk in right now and see this.
Fucking
So I can imagine him doing like all the
fantastic.
hand motions, like with his hands.
I am
like,
actually
the
doing all
neighbor
the hand
walks in.
motions. I know none
Oh
of
no,
you can
we
see
know
me.
he is.
Yeah. And I just want his neighbor to walk in, or like his landlord to walk in. Wait, who am I harboring?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Why is
That's
this
when
happening?
I was completely positive. This was no dream. This was
Idiocy, pointlessness, edgy.
Sparta.
Skippable.
This was more complicated than my little human mind could ever figure out. A proposition. Proposition it says.
At this point, you might as well skip this. I cannot see this getting better in any way,
No,
shape, or form. I just
it's
cannot.
really not going to get any better.
Oh my god.
It was personal invitation to live in world I fell in love with. It was world of Mass Effect. It is. Sure, I am. Ordinary scrub would say yes. Go along, would they? To do whatever and shit, but not me. I politely
Also, this
decline.
is just something I hate. This whole like the author is explaining to us like
Yo,
You've been
man,
taken
I'm
to another
totally
universe. How
an
are you
uber lead
explaining any of it?
hacksaw. I ain't no scrub noob. Wiggity, what up, cool kids, fellow humanoids?
okay, so I don't know if anyone heard me over the sound.
Atin, was he like this back in high school and back in university as well?
No, because the presence of other people subdued him.
Yes.
Wait, he met other people?
I didn't have a choice.
Well, like when he had to go to the dining hall and stuff.
Oh yeah, that forced social interaction. I know that.
Yeah.
I know a thing or two
Do
about
you?
that.
Do you
Not really,
really,
no.
though?
I cook my own
Have
shit.
you ever sat down and really thought about, do I know myself? Do I know the people around me? Or do I just think I know the people around me? Think about that. Get back to me.
Can you purple prose that for me?
Bro,
No.
sometimes we must float free on the clouds of life to judge what is not before us, but what could be.
Literally shoot yourself.
I could be playing Dota. I could be playing.
I was playing Dota till a second ago.
I could be playing Medieval 2 or anything. I could be playing
Playing
literally
with
anything.
myself, for fuck's sake.
You know what? I'm gonna go play Minesweeper.
Look
That's a
you!
good idea.
Oh, you...
Really?
No.
Really? Really, Microsoft? You took Minesweeper away from me.
God. I found something.
There is no
Sneaky, I found something. No, I don't think you can read this. Oh god.
Oh,
Hello?
what?
It's a minions.
Oh, bring it on!
Drop.
Bring
No.
it on!
No.
Whoa,
No.
whoa, bring it
No.
on! Whoa,
No.
whoa.
I'm posting it.
No.
I'm fucking posting. I got it from the other server. I'm just like putting it up. Sneaky Devil. I'll just put an FFC. Alright, there it is. Oh wait, no, I think I
Oh,
had something.
no, I'm not reading a Times Reader. Nope. I do not
know
read
you
Times
want
Reader
to.
fanfic. Nope. No, I don't even want to.
Wait,
What I want...
did you? Okay.
Yeah, what
Did
I-
you
what
read
I-
the other one?
What I want is for the author to be dragged out into the street and made an example of. That's what I want.
What does an example of mean, Sneaky? Because
An example
just-
of.
move
Okay,
on.
Sneaky, I'm giving you something else. This one.
I'll give you something
You-
else.
Okay, sure.
A fist.
to the face.
Well, I mean, a fist can go in many places.
Alright, do you know of Sons of Anarchy?
Do I know of them?
Oh, no. It's a TV series. Do you know of it?
No. I mean, I've heard of it. I know nothing about it.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I've heard of it.
I'm just sending you a fic. Against my better judgment. It
Okay.
has been sent.
Buttons and lace. Oh, okay. So that's what that is. Neat.
It has been sent to you, my friend.
How angry is this gonna make me?
Cookies like crack. Sons of Anarchy TV show. Crack fic featuring Cookie Monster and Clay Morrow, as
Look, we
well
don't
as
know
the
anything
prompt
about
of
Sons of Anarchy, so let's
depression.
just not bother.
I'm sorry, Cookie Monster and depression.
And a guy who's basically a bike gang leader.
Like I said, we know nothing about this, so let's just move on.
That's all you need to know. It's literally a guy who rides bikes. Okay, you know that guy who plays Hellboy? It's literally that guy. In his
Really?
natural habitat.
In his natural habitat. So what's
Yeah.
that? Well, what's
He
his-
rides bikes, yells at people, sometimes kills a guy with
with a
That's
gun pistol.
all there is.
Really, just televised murder. Interesting.
Ah,
Yeah, on bikes.
interesting.
It got like 8 seasons, I guess.
Okay, well, like, the Kardashians are also famous, so just because something has 8 seasons doesn't mean it's
No,
good.
I mean, despite of it being just guys riding around on bikes and hitting other people, it got 8 seasons.
Why?
Because America.
Anyway,
I mean, you could see that shit any day if you walked out and which city was Atin living in again? Chicago, right? Yeah.
no, there is no biker violence in Chicago. Just violence. Just good old
Cyclist
fashioned
violence?
walking around violence.
It happens a lot. It really does.
Calvin's found more.
Calvin's found more.
Yeah, he's found another one like this. But
Oh.
this one is basically the Cookie Monster fucks a guy who's... Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be skipping. You know what? I'm gonna say we can give that one a hard pass.
Don't worry, they don't
Yeah,
talk about
no.
cocking. They don't talk about cock and ass. Don't worry about it.
No, still not.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say that is not
blah,
our concern.
blah, 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 blah. I hate a sorry. Blah, 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 blah. You could have meet the Commander Shepard. No, I won't meet the Commander Shepard. Blah, blah, blah. She was playing small games with her.
Why don't I want to meet Commander Shepard? Oh, because I'm edgy.
There's a Harry Potter Exterminator fanfic.
I just...
I'm gonna need you to stop saying words.
I actually stop.
I
Will always love you. Sorry.
had to help Shep Bar defeat the rappers. Now I know what you're thinking, blah blah blah. It wasn't until about to become the commander I was like, cancel evolution.
What?
He pressed B, don't you know? He canceled his book evolution.
I don't think that works with real people.
Well, they certainly tried hard enough. Anyway.
Mhm.
Let's get an anvil. Excellent. Excellent.
You dare mess with the son of a shepherd?
I do mess with the son of a shepherd. I also mess with the son of a cobbler. Blah blah blah, lackeying. Wait, right. Hell no, I'm a strong, independent black woman. Well, I'm not a woman or a guy. I'm 22. I'm sorry. I'm not a woman.
Or a guy.
I'm a guy.
Yes, we don't know.
I'm 22 years old,
Hey,
man.
look at me!
I'm
Ha
a
ha! I
grown
made a
adult,
funny
man,
joke.
and I should be able to do whatever I want, man. I can smoke all the weed I want, man. It's not an addiction, man. I can stop anytime I want, man.
Man.
All right, you good there?
No, I will never be satisfied until he is crucified.
Who?
What?
Who do you want crucified?
People.
Oh, okay. Completely echo that sentiment. It's alright.
Yeah, no.
Is it too much to ask?
No, maybe sometimes. Boy, imagine her face when I told her that, man. And then the Asari left my dream and went about her own business, and I went about mine, man. Wait, was it my dream? I mean, as soon as she left, I woke up, and I guess that just keeps me guessing.
This is just so infuriatingly stupid.
Blah blah blah, scrambled out of bed. No more napping. Went straight to my laptop and opened up my trusty browser. Wait, I thought you were in the future now. How are you future browsing?
They still have Windows XP in the future. I mean, it refuses to die.
Yeah. See, the thing I like about that is, I imagine that you're right. It will be like it'll be Windows XP, like every other version of Windows to fail.
You go
Windows
to the Millennium
still
Falcon,
work.
boot it up. Ding, 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 ding.
Exactly.
That's all.
Nice.
Right.
Right.
Does Windows XP have a 64-bit version? 32, whatever.
I don't think it does.
Does what have a 64-bit?
Windows XP.
I don't think
No.
it did. What?
No, I think Windows had a maximum of 4 bytes.
4 GBs of RAM, that means. Huh, could we live with that?
Yep.
Oh, Stroh's here. Hello, Stroh.
Oh, hello. Anyway, blah, and then something weird happened.
What?
Blah, 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 messages from an unknown. Why are you sending me this unknown? Lol, it's so easy. Lol, I just hit a reply button and I asked who they were. That's like anything anyone would do, right? Question mark.
No. No, that's not what anyone would do, actually.
That sounds oddly sexual. How bad do you want it?
Well,
of all,
first
of all, the way this is
60
worded, a
times Ricky
notification.
is how much she wants it.
First of all, a notification from one of my chat accounts popped up to show someone sent me a message.
Oh.
Like, just the way that's worded is so like, oh, one of my chat account. Like, you can't say like clearly this is my, like, you just say Skype or Discord didn't exist at the time. Skype or Discord or AIM or ICQ if you're old.
Indeed.
You know what? I will just block you on Steam.
I'm so sorry for that one.
MSN Messenger.
Oh god, those.
How
days of-
badly do you want it? I mean, freaky, right, man? I quickly hit the reply button and asked who they were. No, not even a full second passed before he replied with the same question. So this little shit wants to play games, huh? Alright, man. I play your games. I type into the chat box badly. Ho, ho, ho. Color me surprised when the little shit...
Wait, you completely skipped that, didn't you? Deciding to play along, I typed the 5 magic words into the chat box.
You're right. We did skip that. We were trying to pretend it didn't exist.
My drunk brain is just saying this shit's too big to deal with, so let's move on to the simpler things.
But there are no 5 words. Don't you get the inherent joke?
Anyway.
There's no 14 words to me?
Oh ho ho! Color me surprised when he sent me a link to a suspicious website.
The little shit. Nice.
Me and my damn curiosity decided to put up every firewall I had on this laptop and enable my 2 trusty antivirus.
Atin, don't do it. Don't try to read like Sneaky. Do not try it.
Oh no, that's just me doing the most stupid voice I can think of.
That sounded vaguely like Sneaky. Normally.
Anyway, I think Sneaky should be offended, but he's too busy necking the bottle to pay attention to this. So. Anyway, so Sneaky, how angry as a network security major does any of this make you?
Wait, he does network security?
Technically, he can do network security.
That means you did the rapid penetration testing module, didn't you? And no, before I say there's the actual name for module.
Oh no, I am aware it's the name for the module. I'm also aware that he may have just drunk himself into a coma.
That's amazing.
I don't even know.
We have finally found the limits of Sneakman.
Actually, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I don't even know what to say at this point.
We did it, Reddit!
Yeah, boy, our fanfiction, here we come.
There was a website called me.com. Oh, well, I guess I'll just put my antivirus on. Because for some reason I didn't have that on
earlier. You don't have
earlier.
your antiviruses on all the time. What are you?
On a scale from sober to Glasgow, how pissed is everyone here?
Oh no, Isley, I saw the clip. It was
Yes. What? Rephrase the question into English, because I don't understand.
Alright. On a scale of sober to Glaswegian, which is like in northern Scotland, where everybody's drunk all the time and you can never understand what the fuck they're saying, how pissed are all of us?
I'm a 0. I am dead sober.
Yeah. I'm like an hour drive away from Glasgow, both physically and mentally, so yeah.
Sneaky, I don't know where Sneaky is.
Sneaky is currently in Ireland. He's like, fuck Scotland, I'm out. He went south when the road said go north.
Commit imaginary suicide, stabbing myself a whole bunch, blah blah blah.
Commit Sudoku.
Blah blah blah, Big Bang, blah blah blah, light, blah 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 blah. Large hands, wet cave, eyes won't open. I'm being born.
Conveniently enough, you retained all of your faculties to just annoy the hell out of the rest of us.
He just comes out of the pussy and goes like, "What's up, boys?"
He comes right out of the pussy and B's like, "Be gone, thought."
Begone, thought.
Anyway. On to the next story.
Oh, thank God we're not doing the next chapter.
Let's get some good
If he'd
dumb.
gone in for another chapter, I'd have killed him.
Can it get worse? Oh wait, no, I keep forgetting where I am. Yes, it does.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Alright, so I got some really dumb Ruby fic, but I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see more of that.
Oh, do we now?
We just had some
what
Mass
else we got?
Effect.
What else we got?
I just saw a fic named Resemblance in all caps. It's a
Yeah.
Naruto Ruby crossover.
Yep. Alright, here
Anyway,
we go.
what else do we have?
We have Warhammer Mass Effect.
Oh, ruining
Oh.
two of my... I don't know much, actually. Ruining Warhammer. Which Warhammer?
40k.
Oh,
It's
okay.
always gonna be 40K.
Commander Jane Shepard has done everything she could to defeat the Reapers. Yet the galaxy is a cruel place, and she must once more assemble her team and do the impossible and prevent an even more devastating war. Story set after Mass
What is
Effect
this
3.
hyper edgelord picture of Commander Shepard in the office? In the
Story
It's
set after
Shepard.
modded Mass Effect 3, thus with destroyed Reapers but still living AIs. I do nothing and all IPs belong to respective owners. Alright, take Calvin. You take care.
Why do you always do that?
Oh,
Which reminds me. Yeah, Atin, about your thing about like Commander Shepard's gone like on a 1 month MCR only music spree. Like, the only thing playing in the Normandy is something by My Chemical. That's it. And the entire crew
No.
looks like that.
Sometimes to keep things interesting, she'll put on Linkin Park.
Oh yeah, and only one song. I mean, you know which one it is.
Crawling
So
in
they
my
also-
crawl?
Yes, thank you.
Honestly, no, I actually genuinely like Linkin Park. Like, I went to one of their newer concerts, like, back in, like, 2013-ish.
Man, the band's a hung cause.
I liked what they were doing. I liked the music. I liked that album in general.
And you go to the house.
I don't like their edgier stuff, because it's just like, I'm gonna scream into this mic with completely pointless lyrics about depression and shit. Look how edgy I am. Like, some of the other ones, though, like, Hands Held High, Bleed It Out. I really like the story behind Bleed It Out.
The story arc behind Bleed It.
Do you actually know the story behind Bleed It Out?
Nope.
So, the story behind Bleed It Out roughly goes like this. They needed another song for their album, and they're like, shit, what the fuck do we write? And then they basically were just, the whole song is basically like, we don't have anything else to say, this is how it ends, you know. just throw it away, like, bleed it out,
Yeah, bleed
dig
it
it
out,
deeper,
I get
just
the
throw it
point, yeah.
away. They were talking about each iteration of the song, just throw it away.
I thought they were talking about defloration or something like that.
No, they were straight up talking about how many iterations of the final song they had to go through.
Of course, that was it. Anyway,
That's why I love Bleed It Out. Because it's like, yeah! And then you know the story behind it, and you're just like laughing your ass off. I hope yes, we've actually covered this topic before. Like, the largest Mass Effect ship is like the size of the smallest 40K ship.
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because we looked at the Destiny Ascension, which is like the biggest thing in Mass Effect that isn't a Reaper, and we're just like, this is the size of like a light cruiser.
That's a really nice name to give either a ship or the sequel to Destiny 2. The Destiny Ascension.
I'm sure
I mean,
there's Destiny fics out there that call themselves that.
Oh, no. See. There's a lot of Destiny fics, and I've never come across a good one. Ever.
I didn't realize there was Destiny fics.
Oh, there's a fuck ton. It's actually a very popular thing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the funny thing is Destiny's lore is about as... Like, you could fit in the entire lore on one piece of paper if you use both sides.
I'll take your word for it.
The most popular one is Mass Effect and Destiny.
Alright, Atin, you want to take this one away?
I don't particularly want to, but yeah, sure, why not? You need to go get more of your fucking booze, don't you?
Both of us do.
Drunk. Do you want me to start with the summary, Sneaky?
I already read it.
All right. I just didn't know if you want me to read it again. For most of the citizens sheltered outside Vancouver, today was a good night. Well, that's a bit of an odd statement.
It's a bit of a blanket statement, isn't it?
The reconstruction efforts have gotten to the point there was no loud machine noises to be hard after the evening.
I'm always hard after the
Excuse
evening.
me, I think we need to have a conversation about about heavy machinery. You are
See, they displayed
specifically
a lot of Nier
using
Automata.
body parts in them.
Well, tell that to the people who like Nier Automata.
For God's sake. Slowly civilization was rebuilding itself after the horrendous damage the Reapers' invasion did to Earth's infrastructure. You realize the Reapers really didn't do all that much damage, right? Like, they messed up some major cities, but for the most part, the Earth was left alone because they were busy killing the population centers. Like,
The cities.
most of Earth was fine.
Yeah, but the cities all kind of died, right?
No, they like.
And
we don't even know
Vancouver
if
is
they're
like a
killing
big
all the
city.
cities. Like, because I forget where does the climax of the game take place? Is it London, New York? It's some city. Like, the Reapers have apparently been there for a couple of days, and like most buildings are still standing, and most of the road is traversable. Like, it really isn't that.
See,
bad.
no, that's the logical fallacy because you think about it from a game design perspective, so they need design. So let's just keep those buildings standing. That's a different thing altogether. Because think about it, you've seen the Reapers. Even if they take a foot in the city, they'll at least break a couple of buildings, right?
Yeah, but here's the problem. They've clearly established.
Actually, I just
that it was
realized I'm
hidden.
arguing with you about science fiction. I should know. Sorry.
It's fine. Anyway, Commander Shepard was no such citizen. The sounds of heavy machinery were the least of her worries when she laid down in her bed for the night. Sleep brought horrors far worse, and even months after the final battle, she still found herself waking covered in sweat in the middle of the night.
Wait,
What?
Atin?
Yeah?
Mass Effect 3, I'm not sure because I didn't play the fucking game till the end, but didn't Shepard die?
I mean, yes and no. Like, as far as I know, Shepard is supposed to die at the end of the game, but this person is saying it's a mod of Mass Effect 3, so maybe they just had Shepard live through it. I don't know, man. Anyway, she got out of bed and went to the bathroom to splash water on her face. The holographic interface of her mirror confirmed it was 3 a.m., and she cursed inwardly. What is inwardly? Take a guess. Sneaky. What's
Inadvertently?
She'd hoped to make it to at least 5 a.m. before waking. Jane sighed and stared forward at her own reflection. A beautiful woman in her early 30s looked back. Weeks of Metagel treatment having removed facial scarring that the terrors of war have gouged into her face to reveal the Cerberus implants that brought her back to life. Glowing red eyes stared back at her, a testament to past losses she wished to keep, despite the arguments Dr. Chakwas had about it with her. She swept a few locks of her bob-cut crimson hair from her forehead and splashed water on her face to clean the sweat from her pale skin. She set about brushing her teeth, but despite all her efforts, her mind wandered back to the war. It has been a horrible affair from the start. Just like this story and its ability to magically change tenses has been a horrible affair from the start. And only through her sheer determination to do what she needed to do did the forces of the Citadel eventually defeat the Reapers, but at a cost so terrible that it haunted her every waking moment. Countless billions dead, civilizations cast down, and friends lost. Look, I get that lots of people died and all. It really isn't that horrible. Like, you had a choice between everyone dying and a few billion people dying. And
Mate, they still more 9/11. Like, they still mourn that.
Yeah, I know.
This is magnitudes worse. So you can kind of give a little bit of leeway over there, maybe.
I know, but like, it's like really like, oh, it was terrible and I did what needed to be done. Yes, and in the process you saved every other living being.
Well, actually, you're right about that because he doesn't seem to feel much guilt between the games. So.
Oh, Shepard? No, Shepard's an emotionless robot that you need to meet, Puppet, and he doesn't have time for emotions.
We'll bang, okay?
Unless you're banging.
We'll bang, okay?
Bang! The Big Bang happened! And then Grunt
Oh
was
yes. BRB.
Single tear rolled down her cheek as she thought about Caden, Thane, Legion, and Anderson. Really? Really? You're letting Caden die? You're a terrible human being. Also, only one tier? Really? All of them merit only one tier?
Joe all the Xenos, apparently.
London and Thessia was a smoking ruin. I don't author. Because of the way English works, this makes it sound like London and Thessia are the same place. Also, was a smoking ruin that would take decades to restore, and Palavan was only slightly better off. They had given their lives to save others, and the guilt of all survivors gnawed at her soul. Just like at Porfan, she lived and others died. At least the Alliance specialists have managed to alter the Crucible's energy capacitors enough to make sure Edie and the Geth did not perish in the final fateful choice that sent the Reapers to their fiery graves. She was not sure she could have lived with that genocide weighing on her shoulders. She tried to think about all those she managed to save. The genophage was cured, and the Krogan people had a chance to rebuild their devastated homeworld. The Geth and the Quarians were figuring out a way to coexist, and the Citadel races were slowly rebuilding all that was lost. Humanity and the Turians finally managed to get past of the first contact war behind them, and even the Batarians were becoming more sensible with hegemony's end. I doubt that. James Vega was working on getting his final N7 Spec Ops certification. Really? Really? Really?
Yes.
Really? Just authors, the less you mention James Vega, the better it is. He's a character that should not exist.
What do you have
He's
against
just the
Vega?
most- He's just such a non-character. He's so boring and bland.
Fair enough. I'll
Like,
give you that
hell,
much.
I would have rather had Jacob back. Because at least I'd spent a game with Jacob.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
They're like, oh, we swapped one...
Muscly dude.
We swapped one muscly token character out for a different muscly token character. But this
My
one's
name
more
is-
annoying.
Hey, chica!
My name is Garrus Vakarian, and this is my bot.
Anyway.
Hey,
Liara was
chica!
writing a book with Javik. She felt the pang of sorrow of the ancient Avenger as she imagined what utter black pits of loneliness the Prothean man must face every day. Ah, I wonder who Shepard's gonna bang. Ashley was sending her as much updates as she could over the official channels about her work at the Spectres, and Garrus was serving as the Turin military liaison on Earth, as Primarch Corinthius coordinated the hierarchy's decimated military to maintain security around Palavan and the Turian territories. Sneaky, my soul is dying inside.
Wait, you have a soul left?
Small.
You've
Getting
been
smaller
around
reading
Sneaky.
this.
You've been around Sneaky since the beginning of this. I joined somewhere like 3/4 the way down.
Kick it and
Zaid
rip it, boys!
joined-
Let's accelerate through this shit fast! Woo!
Oh, alright. Blah, blah, blah. Zaid and Samara, blah, blah, blah. What? Why
Joker,
is Zaid...
Dr. Chakwas, Edie, blah blah
I don't
blah.
remember Zaid hitting on Samara, but I may have just missed that.
I don't think they ever did. Blah 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 grunt, blah 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 Kasumi disappeared, blah 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 Cerberus, blah 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 blah. Tally is her love of her life.
Oh, really? Despite the fact that I'm pretty sure you can't romance Tally as a female because Tally's
No, I'm
straight.
just doing that because apparently the author really likes Tally.
Ah. Well, no, I mean, you know what? I guess you're right because Tally is in her bedroom, so
Yep.
Or either that or they're bunking. Happens all the time.
Blah blah blah. Warhammer in the dark depths of space. There was only war.
Blah blah blah. All the stuff we know about Warhammer.
Blah 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 blah. Enter. Brother Captain, I could sense your turmoil from a segmentum away. Come, pray with me. Their souls needed the Emperor.
All right, come on. As cornball as that is, that's pretty much 40K.
All right, let's someone ping up Arn again, because we're about to get into another shitfest called Naruto.
Sorry.
Naruto High School D times D. It's everybody's favorite section to read. No, that's not who I wanted to add.
Anyway.
Orphan Devil by J3000. One night, Naruto was left to die by one devil he loved the most because he didn't have what she wanted, but he was saved by his friends who always believe in him. And now, with them, he will prove to everyone that he is not what they believe. Naruto times Katsei, Murayama, and Suna.
Who the fuck are those? I think I know enough of this fandom to know if I'm missing
That's
something.
Sona's peerage.
Oh, okay. That's why they don't make any sense. Anyways, which reminds me, I had found something for you yesterday, but I don't know where it is now. I'll try to look for it again. It's Naruto XDXD, so.
Oh boy, Naruhino123 was involved. Why?
Oh boy, here we go.
He's so prolific.
Sweetheart, what have you done to us?
What happened?
What?
What are you going here we go about?
I can't. It's getting harder, man. That's all.
Here we come. Here we go. Rock, 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 rock. Easy come, easy go. Ha 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 ha.
Fill the shot, party rock,
Tonight is a good night.
No, it's
Tonight's gonna be a good night. Peanuts.
Can you feel it?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Penis. Ooh.
I never want you to sing again. At the train station in Tokyo, Japan, a young man of about 15 years old unleashed an unspeakable evil.
You stop bringing freaking Samurai Jack into it. Samurai Jack is too precious for this. You know what? If you keep this up, I'm gonna demand that you add Samurai Jack to the roster.
Dude, FTDS has a story.
Oh, I will.
Naruto the Cat's Bay.
Is that really one of his stories?
Yes, it is!
Oh,
I feel like we need a detour.
Alright, let's detour this shit.
Give me a fucking second, guys. It's in there now.
I have him on a Boogaloo, I think. Fairy Tail Dragon Slayer. Yeah, he's on my Boogaloo.
I already sent it, though.
Oh, golly.
The Cat's Bay.
Wait, I found the one that I had to give to you, too. I'll PM that one.
Ah, here we go. Cat's Bay. Oh, no, I think we covered this one. Admins might have taken this story down, but I'm putting it back up.
What? How does he still have an account when admins are like, take this down? No, okay, then we're taking it down ourselves. Hey, I put it back up.
Oh,
I sent you the other one. It's like in your PMs.
Oh no. The missing son. Oh Jesus Christ. Alright, we're gonna get to that next.
Do it.
Anyway,
Because tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna
Penis.
be a good night. Okay, so Naruhina123 is someone I see very often as a co-writer on a lot of dead fics. And I call them dead fics because they really don't go anywhere beyond like the first couple chapters.
Well, judging by the name, the person doesn't really have good taste.
No, they really don't. No, they really don't.
Naruhina, 1, 2, 3. I wanna pee.
anyway.
More or less, basically, yes. Named Naruto Uzumaki was to get on family train to Kuo. Sorry, not family train, just train. To start his new life
He has his own personal train.
as an unspeakable evil.
Oh my god,
Was a
stop.
train.
Naruto is an orphan. He never knew his parents, nor did he have any family members. He lived alone in the
Edgelord.
orphanage, like an orphan.
Edgelord.
Since the death of his parents when he was only 2 years old, Naruto's parents died in a car crash. Oh, hi, Harry Potter. So he has to do whatever he had to in order to have happiness. Naruto.
What does that even mean?
Wait, a feminine voice shouted. Naruto turned around to see Mikoto, a woman in her late 30s. Blah 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 blah. Uchiha. Blah blah blah.
Sneaky. Whenever in any fic there's a girl named Mikoto, she's only there to be a fuck puppet.
Usually, yeah.
It's like the ultimate. This woman is gonna get fucked. Like that entire thing, that entire trope is just Mikoto. It should just be renamed.
Mikoto. Yeah, more or less.
Anyway. Of course.
Oyachi!
some random 30.
Blah blah blah. Naruto, take this with you. She handed him a green crystal. What the fuck is this? Final Fantasy?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what? She's giving him some healing materia. I'm sure that'll be really handy.
Yeah.
Mikoto
This is the greatest
is
gift I've ever
Naruto's.
gotten.
Wait,
Blah, blah,
wait, Mikoto.
No, that's a different person.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Mikoto is
Is
the
Sasuke's
Sasuke's
mom.
mother. Yeah.
So we're just
That's
mixing.
Mito. Mito is the one who's.
Fucking holy shit, Isley, get your shit lore right. Fucking son of a bitch coming in here thinking he's hot shit. Blah blah blah. If you get into trouble, this crystal will protect you. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Something about to his mother. Blah 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 blah. Thank you. Blah 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 blah. I did as you asked, Kushina-chan. I did as you asked.
What?
What is this ominous bull crap?
Now, Naruto is now 16 years old with slightly spiky blonde hair, slightly tan skin, and bright ocean blue eyes.
Oh, eyes. Okay. Orbs of cerulean azure.
seize victory. He is now wearing a white button-up long-sleeve shirt, a pair of svelte black jeans, and a black and red Converse shoe.
Wow, it's like every kid that I punched in high school.
How many do you do that to?
I went
Do you
through
think that their repressed hatred against you for punching them led to them becoming fanfic?
It's possible.
You know, that would be the least offensive thing that could have occurred with their existences. So,
He moved to Kuo so he could start making money and make something of himself. By the time he was 16, he joined Kuo Academy as it became a co-ed school. During his time in Kuo Academy, Naruto formed a great friendship with Murayama and Katase, even if they really don't hang out with him much. Wait. No, okay. They were nice to him, unlike Issei and the pervert duo. He also became friends with Momo Hanaki. The two could often be seen talking and hanging out with one another. Both Momo and Naruto confided in one another and considered themselves the bestest of best friends.
Wait, that's another name. Momo is the girl with the big boobs every single time.
listen, it's an anime. They all have
dumb girl, big boobs. No, the dumb girl, big boobs possibly has spectacles. That one.
That was the feature of their love. Something he hadn't known since his mother and father had died. Mikoto could only give him so much love and affection. But it was never like this. Look, it's Rias and Akeno, a girl squealed, causing Naruto to turn around to see two great ladies and frown. He had to pour out his heart and soul to Rias. Though he had pour out his heart and soul to Rias in the first year in front of the entire school on Valentine's Day while drunk, only to be rejected.
Sure? Sneaky, are you sure you aren't inserting memories of your own life?
No.
Oh no, those would be a lot bloodier.
Actually, you would be surprised. I did not propose to anyone. I got proposed to by people quite often. Not marriage. I'm just saying, like, hey, we should go out. Hey, take me to the dance.
Sneaky. We know that you want to be like all the other dudes, and all the other dudes want to be with you, but that does not pertain to this story.
No, I'm not even gonna be like, oh, there's hundreds of girls. No, it happened like 12 times. I had like a stalker and everything. High school was a wild time. Okay.
You are far too much of a sociopath to have ever acquired a stalker.
Well, he does have a body pillow.
Dude,
like,
you don't understand. Dude, she fucking reeked, okay? Like, she took a shower once a month.
Okay.
And she slept.
Okay, never mind. Yes, I can believe you ended up with that.
And she slept with her cats in the bed, and so she smelled of cat hair and oil. And you know how I got rid of my stalker? So because she
let her experience your normal self.
Well, yes, actually. So what happened is she went around and started telling everyone that we were going out. And someone came up to me like, are you going out with the crazy bitch? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, yeah, she's going around telling everyone you two are dating. And so I was like, okay, fucking let me handle this. So I meet up with her after school's out, right? And I'm like, look, crazy bitch, you either cut this shit out, or I'm picking you up, putting you in the trash can, and duct taping the lid shut.
Good old sociopathy.
And she's like 4'9", so she would totally fit in one of the school trash bins.
That is not what I was. That was not my point.
Did she also use one of those Polaroid cameras to take photos of you as you walked by, wearing a beanie and just like evilly laughing to yourself?
No, but she would put water on her hair every day to make it look like she showered, but it just looked like, what oily hair looks like when you put water on it.
Yeah.
Oily hair. Okay.
And, she stopped stalking me after that, and she moved to another school.
Aren't you just the specialist of self-defense play?
I mean, I might have initiated with a sample when I made the threat.
What kind of sample was that? Blood, feces, or semen?
I picked her up and threw her in the trash can.
So all three. Okay, that's the best way to do it, honestly.
Anyway.
Did you yell pile driver as you did it, though?
Did I yell what?
Pile driver! Yeah, sorry.
Oh my god, you're gonna need to stop screaming or I'm gonna kick you out of this damn chat so fast, sneaky stuff.
I thought your volume was 2.
Yes, you are still loud.
He is
And I already have you. I have you on 40%.
What kind of superpowered fucking Necron
I
tier
don't
headphones do you have?
No.
He has the headphones that give him a super hearing, but shit mic.
Yes,
But I
apparently.
think that could be his use as superpower. He has amazing headphones but shitty mics.
Yeah.
Anyway. Poured out his heart and soul, tell her she rejects him, he was the laughingstock. If it wasn't for Momo, Murayama, and Katase, he might have killed himself. 6 months afterwards, he fell in love with Akeno and tried luck with her. And blah 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 blah. He tried to give her a pink rose, but she rejected him even faster. If you can't even get the president's attention, you're not getting mine. He broke down crying too. It took a whole year to get over Akeno, but he eventually got over Akeno. And then he fell in love with the next girl, Koneku Tojo.
Oh god, isn't that the lolly bait thing?
The echo is coming from Kiln.
How? I have headphones. My volume is set at super low. I actually gotta fucking reduce your volume too.
Anyway. His heart started to beat the moment he saw her. And he decided to ask her out before anyone else got the chance. He ran up to her and asked her out, but she ignored him. Even after all three rejected him, he wanted to love them still. And learned, and they were all in a club together. He decided to try and join the club so they could all fall in love with him.
That's called stalking, and it's illegal.
He tried to, so they could all fall in love with him. But his dream was shut down when he approached the club. This club is for people with special gifts, and you're not one of them, Rias told him. Okay. After 2 months of trying to get in the club, he decided to focus on something else. His best friend, Momo, was constantly helping him get over his rejections. Say, Momo-chan, I like you. Yeah, I like you too, Naruto-san. You're one of my closest friends. But you see, I like you more than a friend. Yes, I am reading Orphan Devil. How astute of you to notice.
That's Bake. He knows every fic that exists under the sun.
Welcome to the party, Bake. I was wondering, maybe, will you go on a date with me? I'm sorry, Momo shook her head, but I don't like you that way. No worries, ha ha ha. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Ha ha. Is there someone else? Momo's blush was a dead giveaway. Man, what a lucky guy. Well, I guess I should cheer you on. That's what friends are for. Thank you, Naruto-san. Let us put this behind us. Let's pretend I never asked. Are you sure? Yeah, Naruto smirked. Thanks, Naruto-kun, Momo smiled. Since that day, though, Momo's and Naruto's friendship hadn't the same. They rarely spent time together. He liked it that way because it was too awkward with her. He thought about asking out Murayama or Katase, but he didn't want to ruin his friendship with them like he did with Momo.
Oh my god. This is a story, like, there's nothing particularly wrong with this story. It's just offensively mediocre. There's nothing wrong here. I haven't seen any huge grammar mistakes.
Avatar: The Last Cockbender.
No.
It's the same author as the guy who wrote this.
What a coincidence! We're still not looking at it.
So, does that mean he's a filthy shit poster, or what?
Born with the power every male bender wants and what every female needs, the Avatar must use this power to defeat / pleasure all female enemies / friends.
Telling you, he's a shit poster.
Completed.
Don't even click it, Sneaky.
Yeah.
Just move on.
It's a shit post. I really hope it's a shit post. Yeah, damn it, Issei. I can't believe Rias is interested in him and not me. I'm gonna kill him. Naruto, please do something. Why? I like when she is like this and she looks cute when she's angry. Small smile. Thank you, Naruto-kun. You always know how to calm her down. Of course I do. I'm your friend. He. And a very good friend too. Naruto, look at both girls. They are the only two girls in the school other than Momo who seem to want to be around him. Sorry, Uzumaki-san. I'm not interested in you. Sorry, you're not my type, the black-haired girl said. Stay away from me and my friends, you trash, the white-haired girl said. I don't understand why everyone is treating him like shit. Like, this is AU Naruto in which the Kyuubi doesn't happen, because that would be all over the news, and everyone would fucking know that.
And quite frankly, if he'd ended up with the Kyuubi in him, I'm pretty sure that most of the crazy people in
I'm pretty sure all the devils would want to bang the shit out of him.
Yeah, they would at minimum be trying to recruit him.
Who?
Naruto with the Kyuubi in him.
Like, if he actually had the Kyuubi in him,
Oh yeah.
every single one of them would be like, I need him in my peerage because that means I win.
And not only that, there'll be very few of them who would actually be able to get him in his peerage because, you know, they can't technically get a piece that's stronger than them. So he'd have to literally be the most contested devil between the Ultimate Devil faction, you know? All the Ultimate Devils would be like, yeah, we want this guy. He's kind of fucking broken.
Be like, listen, there's only like 5 of us that could even try to recruit him.
Yeah, more or less. And even then, it really depends on what version of Naruto. Because if it's like, you know, fucking Hokage Naruto, like Boruto Hokage Naruto, I don't think anyone could recruit him.
Yeah.
He literally punches the moon in half.
My pants! Sorry.
Yeah, more or less. Also, one of his finishing moves is making so many clones, it's literally a structure visible from space.
Yeah. You got that from the game, didn't you?
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, okay, that is a very effective file move. Fuck the Bijudam, I'm making enough clones to send a guy out of space. Asphyxiation doesn't...
Excuse me, fuck off, what?
Yeah, you know all those techniques I learned from you, Jirai? Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
I wanna
Fuck you, Jiraiya!
space the shit out of
Space the shit out them.
If asphyxiation doesn't get it, the fucking ice will.
Hey, look, Rios is looking at us, blah, 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 attempts and rejections, blah, blah, blah. I got an idea. I mean, we should all hang out. We don't really do that much anymore. Are you sure? Naruto, don't leave. We like you around us. Are you sure about that? Yes, we're sure, Naruto, said Katase, looking straight into Naruto's blue eyes.
White dragon! White lightning attack!
Rack up another one for the YA counter.
Blah, 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 blah. Out of earshot.
Counters remind me. Counters remind me. What happened to the
Oh,
rail
oh
counter?
boy, here we go. Sona Senpai, I am waiting on my friends Murayama and Katase. I see, Sona said. Okay, stay out of trouble. Let me help you. She fixed his tie and left. Man, if I wasn't so scared of her, I would ask her out too, Naruto said. Out of earshot of Naruto, Sona spoke to herself. You're too good for them, Naruto-san. I don't know what you see in them. Why won't you see me?
Please don't ever do that again.
Katase.
Both of you fucking stop it.
Katase, what were you thinking? People will think we're dating him. What am I thinking? I'm thinking Naruto is an orphan.
Thank you for pointing that out. We didn't know that till now.
Yes, Chrysanthemum. This chick is sitting back and watching Naruto get rejected after rejected. Mostly because they don't like picking up people unless they're useful to them, because devils.
Rebound sex. Rebound sex. Oh, sorry.
Once again, I need you to not speak words.
Tonight's gonna be a good, good night.
Penis.
Oh yeah, I feel it.
I have to put up with 8 more minutes of this.
You know, Atin, like, this comedy duo between you two only works because Atin's like the straight man.
No, see,
Listen,
the thing is,
I have spent my entire life having to play the role of the straight man.
the thing is though, is Atin and I switch who's the straight man sometimes. It really depends on who's
Yes.
initiating the joke.
Let's be honest, the day you break Atin, you will be... The day you can dunk the Havel, you can dunk the world. Same logic.
I mean, fuck you. I'm out. Ha! You can't leave the stream if I shut it down. No, I'm just kidding.
Technically true.
Yes.
Blah 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 blah. Strange look. Blah blah blah. I'm fine, Naruto. Hey Momo. Hey girls. Naruto-kan. Naruto-kan, will you help me pick out a dress that will impress my... Sorry, but I have plans. Naruto, what's going on with us? We used to be so close. I was a fool to reject you. It seems I'm too late.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore.
The sooner you stop trying to talk, the happier a human being I'll be.
Don't deny it. You love me, Atin.
Wait. So
No.
let me get this straight. Naruto confesses to you. You go,
Yeah.
sorry, fucker. I'm interested in someone else. Now let me talk to you about this person that I'm super interested in because I don't know what conversation is.
Yeah.
Doesn't that really... But think about it this way. That's the story of every nice guy.
And then, yeah, I realized that, but I still think that's dumb. And then Naruto
Yeah, that's the
goes,
point.
wow, I really don't want to be around you if all you're going to do is talk about the person that, you know, is your object of affection. And
'Cause
then,
you're kind of
and
being
then
a
she
jerk.
goes, wow, Naruto, why don't we ever hang out anymore? It's like, really? Really? Really?
Well, yeah, like I mean, that's literally any relationship.
I know women apparently aren't that intelligent as displayed in lots of written works, but I refuse to believe that's like real life. Like, intellectually I know people are dumb, but until I see it for myself, I can't believe it. It hurts to even like try
Yeah.
and think that people are genuinely that dumb.
And to clarify what Sneaky was saying, he's not saying women dumb. He's saying that when people write this crap, they portray them as dumb. That's what he's saying.
No, I literally said I know women are written as dumb in written works.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
know.
like that's the entire thing. Like,
I'm just
oh, she
making
breasted out of her room and
absolutely
titted. That
that no one can quote mind you here.
Yeah, it just. I get the. Like, I understand stereotypes like this exist because people actually do it enough to make it a stereotype. But, like, I have never physically seen it. So until I see it, I will refute that it even exists.
Because he has to, for the sake of his already shriveled humanity.
Indeed. And then, okay, so then to finish off the timeline that I was setting up here before I got sidetracked, apparently Momo's then like, alright, we used to be so close, Naruto, I just want to impress you again, why won't you date me?
Because I'm already in blue-eyed Naruto.
Because I'm already a blue-eyed white
Walks
Naruto.
away, his trench coat filling with the air.
Blue-eyed white Naruto! I put him in clone mode! Blah blah blah, the three of them went to town, blah blah blah, people playing on the slot machines, blah blah blah, crane game. Kate's got us a Raven doll, Murayama looked at her prize in shock, it was a panda. She subconsciously brought her hand down to her stomach. I noticed Naruto had a downtrodden face, sorry about that, you know. Nah, it's okay. You can take it. Since you love pandas. Wait, who's snatching? Wait.
I'm gonna read this on my own time to see how bad this gets.
Wait, so
Murayama
Murayama gets the panda, and she looks at her stomach. And then Naruto gets sad, and then Murayama takes the panda from Naruto? But didn't she have the panda? Oh god. This hurts. Is she pregnant or not? Is she pregnant?
I don't.
Does she have starch masks? Blah blah blah. They looked at each other. Murayama went to Naruto's right, Kate to the left, and they kissed him. Today was great, Naruto. We should go out tomorrow. Brought his hand up to his face, pinched himself. Oh my god, it wasn't a dream. They really are both gonna date me. Alright, so blah 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 canon. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. She threw the spear at Issei. Issei suddenly found himself on the ground before the Spear of Light could reach him. The spear embedded in the ground a few feet away. Yuma blinked in shock. Who are you? It was the boy with spiky blonde hair and blue eyes. Naruto. No, there's no way it can get worse. It's already cringy. There's no way. We're putting chapter 2 on the read more section.
Oh God, what? Fine. You know what? Fine. We'll come back to this in 4 days.
Yeah, in 4 days.
All right. I hope you people are ready because this is what we're gonna open up with. This pile of garbage.
Blah blah blah. You followed them. Blah blah blah. You're Uzumaki Naruto. What if I killed your friends? Leave them out of this. You can't stop
What
me.
if I hold on? Where's the I'm murdering your friends?
What if I killed them for you?
Yes. What if I murdered them?
I'm a
I'd
fallen
appreciate it if
angel.
you
You
didn't.
can't stop me. Too bad for her. Naruto was an Issei. With a level of speed he did not know he had, Naruto dodged the attack. We should run. We can't run. Then what do we do? I'll distract her. You get help. Naruto, no! Yuma stood there and didn't even move until Naruto punched her right in the face!
Yeah!
Yuma was sent
Hoorah,
tumbling.
hoorah, American
I didn't
Marines!
think I would knock her back so far. I admit you're strong. That punch kinda hurt. This is over. Omae, shinderu!
Blah blah.
You didn't
This
even
is
get
just-
that right. Well done. Atin.
They added Fate and Blade Dance.
Atin.
What do you want from me?
Would you like to add your 2 cents?
I hate this. It's stupid and it's physically painful.
Yeah,
What do you
that's
mean?
2 cents.
Naruto, your chest! Looking down, Naruto realized there was a spear of light going straight through his chest as the
Yeah,
blood began to well up and
What?
dribble out of
Let's
his
go to the
mouth.
general and talk about Gundams.
He
No.
looked up to the girl with black wings.
Food.
When you punched me, you were so focused on hitting me, you didn't even notice when I impaled you. That could be taken several different ways.
Yes, it can. Let's not take it in any way and move.
More blood began to well up his throat. Naruto gurgled as he made to surge forward and continue fighting, but toppled face first to the ground instead. It's a miracle he managed to roll onto his back. The sound of footsteps, a panty-clad mound. Panty-clad mound.
Anatomy.
Insert Metatron sounds.
Do 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 do
Oh,
do.
just
Sorry.
stop.
Blah 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 blah. Flash of red. Blah blah blah. Ria-san, please help. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in you being in my peerage. So I'm sorry for what I'm about to do.
I
She
know I
turned to
haven't been super
Issei.
talkative, but like, there's just nothing for me to say. This is stupid and dumb.
She turned to Issei and put a piece into his chest. And then another and another until she had all 8 inside the pervert's chest. I command thee, Hyudo Issei, my name is Rias Gremory. Live and enjoy your life as my pawn. What is she saying? Pawn? The wounds on Issei disappeared. She saved him. What is she? Please, I'm begging you. I'm sorry. I can't do that, Dave. I'm all out of pieces. She grabbed Issei and left. Naruto could not believe his luck. She just left him here to die. No, I won't die. Somebody help me. I don't want to die. I'm not gonna make it. Ah. Suddenly, a bright light came from his tie. The piece of paper that Sona had slipped into his tie for some fuck-all reason had gotten enough blood on it to summon her.
I'm sorry, did she say stick a piece of paper into his tie?
Yep.
The author say.
I
Has
wonder
this
why
author
he
ever,
did.
has this author ever worn a tie?
No.
Technically, Atin, you can slip paper in the little bottom thing on your tie. I
Okay,
used it as a
yeah.
cheat sheet back in 12th grade, so.
Okay, yes, but like, that's such a tiny amount of paper, and the odds of them not seeing it.
Like, fucking hell, they had to give out basically a full-on pamphlet to get the magic circle for Rias. So, where the fuck is she gonna fit that?
But like folding, guys.
Yeah, but
Where
then
is he?
Origami.
Pool of blood,
Okay, but
Naruto,
even
he's
if
dead. No,
to
Naruto
fold a piece of
con.
paper that much, there's a good chance it would literally break the tie.
Naruto
Yeah, that is
con,
definitely
anyone but him, they're gonna suffer. That wound, it was a light spear. First our parents, now our friends. They raged. Blah blah blah, Sona, blah blah blah. It comes to Naruto, I know. That's why I gave you the summoning paper, so that's why he was able to summon us. I slipped it into his tie. Why did you give it to him? I thought you knew me better than that. I totally saw this coming. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Command the Uzumaki Naruto. She took out the extra piece
This never ends. This never ends.
and put it into Naruto. I command thee, live and serve in my parents. So what piece is he? We don't know because he's the
Yes, he's
extra
gonna
piece.
support you. The less he's gonna support you in your next match.
He's the Rook Bishop Knight.
Yeah, that's a great piece. You know, it's one of my favorites to get right after the King Queen Super Pawn.
The King Queen Super Pawn.
Yeah, dude. Bishop, man.
Uh,
Didn't she already have 2 bishops?
Naruto Mindscape. Oh boy. Oh, it's the Kyuubi.
That shouldn't exist.
That shouldn't exist. I was sealed inside the crystal you wore around your neck. And when Yuma broke it, I went into your body.
Just
Someone
no.
should really have the author go and get medical assistance, because the amount of distance he had to reach up his own ass to get these plot points. You're my host who will gain all of my power. Why me? Blah blah blah. I need your body because mine was destroyed. Ha ha ha. I'm not dead. I'm dead. What are you laughing at? You're not dead. You were resurrected. You're a devil now. Yup. Uh-huh. Blah blah blah. I will make you something more powerful than Satan Lucifer. Thank you, Kyuubi-sama. Don't call me Kyuubi-sama. My name is Kurama. Okay, Kurama, is there a way to contact you?
Contact.
Rias, you're gonna regret leaving me there to die. Alright. Thank you, everyone, for sticking with us to this point. As always, you can catch us live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody you don't really care about your social connections with. Because we need more people. That's just the plain facts of it. Alright. And I don't really have much more to say. Peace out, everyone. And remember, there's always
See ya.
more. And it always gets worse.